Episode 09 of 1001 Stories of Relationship. Echoes. Laura rose abruptly from her seat, the legs of her chair scraping against the floor like a final note. She began packing her decks with a frantic, silent urgency. Kelly, watching from across the aisle, felt the shift in the air. Laura was still on her trial period, barely into her second week, yet she moved like someone escaping a fire. In the days following Laura's first day at work, she encountered a wall of subtle hostility, dismissive glances, and tones as sharp as papercuts. Kelly, however, remained the exception, consistent, warm, and human. Because of that, Laura retreated into a world where Kelly was the only inhabitant. As Laura headed for the exit, Kelly hurried after her. Laura, where are you going? Office hours aren't over yet. Laura stopped, her shoulders dropping. She turned with a weary, hollow smile. Kelly, thank you for your kindness, but I'm done. I can't work with these people. They are toxic. She let out a dry, cynical laugh that didn't reach her eyes. Kelly stared at her, searching her face. Is that really why you're quitting? Because of them? Laura nodded. Without a word, Kelly took Laura by the hand. Her grip was firm, not a request, but a rescue. She guided Laura back into the heart of the office. Head stunned, the low hum of whispers followed them like a wake. Kelly stopped in the center of the room, her hand still anchored to Laura's. Listen, Kelly said, her voice cutting through the chatter. This is Laura, our new colleague. From today onward, she will be treated with respect. Anyone who chooses otherwise will answer to me and to management. I don't hold the title of Happiness Committee head for show. I will not tolerate a hostile environment. A heavy silence followed. Then a man spoke up from his monitor. It's hard to be welcoming when she treats us like we are invisible. I tried to greet her last week, but she acted like I wasn't there. I said hello this morning, a woman added, crossing her arms. She didn't even look up. Respect is a two-way street, Kelly. A ripple of agreement went through the decks. Kelly leaned in, her voice a low murmur in Laura's ear. They don't hate you, Laura. They are offended. You've built a wall. Give them a bridge instead. Use your hearing. Give them a reason to forgive the silence. Kelly faced the room again. Everyone, please, Laura has something to say. The room fell into a sharp, expectant quiet. I'm sorry if it seemed like I was ignoring you, Laura began, her voice steadying as she spoke. I should have been more open. I have a hearing impairment that I'm currently treating. If I don't respond, it's not because I'm being cold. It's because I genuinely didn't hear you. I would never intentionally be disrespectful to any of you. The tension in the room didn't just break, it dissolved. Glances softened. The man who had complained looked down at his keyboard, a look of sudden guilt crossing his face. Kelly smiled. Now that the air is clear, let's remember, people's actions often have reasons we can't see. Let's choose patience over judgment. That evening, Laura made a point to say goodnight to her colleagues by name. At home, she sat in the quiet of her living room, reflecting on Kelly's graceful reset. The truth was more complex. Her hearing issue was real, But it wasn't the wall. Her own anxiety was. She had mistaken her own fear of being seen for their hostility toward her. Kelly had seen the circle, how Laura's distance invited their coldness, which in turn justified Laura's distance. By offering the bridge of the hearing impairment, Kelly had allowed both sides to drop their weapons without losing their pride. "I'll be kinder," Laura whispered to the quiet room, even when it had to be open. From that day on, the atmosphere shifted. Smiles were no longer forced, and conversations began to bloom in the spaces where silence once sat. Laura finally met the warmth she had allowed herself to give. She had learned the ultimate office truth: how you show up often determines how the world responds. And kindness, when chosen deliberately, always finds its way back to you. Keep enjoying the episodes of 1001 Stories of Relationship at 1001 Stories of Relationship.wordpress.com.